What is up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie, Tati, and this is Talking with Tati. Thank you so much for joining me again, because you know we show up every single day at 9 a.m. Thank you guys for being here. So today's topic is going to be change what you can't accept. So this is something that I feel very passionate about, because I feel like whatever is going on in your life, if you feel like something is just like terrible and you're complaining about it, it's ruining like your mood and it's throwing off your energy in your life, because this one thing, whatever it may be, you fill in the blank, is just like you hate it so much. At some point you have to take accountability for your part in whatever personal hell that you keep creating. And when I say you, I mean everybody, because we all ultimately have to make choices in life when we see that something is no longer aligned with us. Because it's just like, if you keep choosing the same kinds of options and you keep going for the same things over and over again, how are you going to signal to the universe that you're ready for something new and something better? And this is something that I've been taking away from me, taken away from my dating life lately, because it's just like, you know what, I've really been very adamant about like moving forward and doing that in a real way. And I had to call myself out about like, you know, keeping tabs open, if you will. And I just want to get to the point to where I'm just only accepting new things, only accepting better. And I think that can be applied to any and everything. It could be applied to jobs. It could be applied to like how you live your life with your finances, your health, whatever. It's about stepping into your power and using your choice to like choose something different and step into a new life, because a new life is always possible. Make sure you guys watch my other videos about affirmations, because I feel like that also really helps us when we're in transition, to try to hop from one universe to the next, or the one timeline to the next, in a sense of you want to be living a different way, like, you know. But also you have to forgive yourself for not being there to protect yourself in the past. Like, sometimes it sucks, but I feel like it's human nature sometimes to let things keep going until it's just like a blaring, like, this has to change. Like, a lot of motivation to be a new person usually comes from like pain, whether it's emotional pain, whether it's financial pain, whether it's whatever. These things really motivate us to be like, okay, no more. I have to do something different. I have to change what I'm doing so that I can get to this new level or circumstance because of XYZ. You fill in the blank. You are choosing to stay because you get something out of it. So I feel like sometimes some people can be addicted to having something to complain about, or always having like an excuse for why, you know, you're doing whatever you're doing, or why you're not where you want to be in life. Or, you know, some people just get addicted to like feeling down and depressed. And I feel like you have to really check yourself and make sure that you're feeling good, and, you know, check in with yourself to see how you're feeling about everything. Check in with yourself how you would want to check in with your friends or your family members. You know what I'm saying? Do the best that you can, but also you have to forgive yourself for not knowing better. So I also wrote down, you only knew what you knew at the time. So when you're forgiving yourself, and when you finally do come to certain realizations about like what you've been perpetuating in your own life, like, sometimes we all have blind spots. Nobody on this earth is perfect, so everybody's always constantly learning in life. I feel like even when I'm 80, I'll still be learning about myself. I don't feel like we ever really stop, because we're so infinite just in nature. Like, we are literally, I feel like I've already lived 4 or 5 lives just within my one life. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, also, I wrote down, when you know better, you'll do better. And as long as you take that with you, and once you do come to the realization that, hey, like, I'm the reason why this thing keeps going. I'm the reason why this person keeps treating me this way, because I'm allowing it. I'm the one making myself a doormat. I'm the one who is, you know, not standing up for myself in whatever way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one not getting a new job. I'm the one who is staying in this place with these people that I don't like or don't care for. You know, it could be literally anything, but you do have the power to choose. And as long as you always choose what's best for you, what's best for the people around you, your loved ones, and all of that, honestly, I feel like you just cannot go wrong. And I feel like it's just the process of life to just keep getting better and better, of letting go of the things that don't serve us, and not holding on and attaching ourselves like so tightly to anything, because I feel like the nature of life is change, and you have to be able to do that for yourself also before it becomes detrimental. in most cases, and be willing to learn from other people as well. I feel like when you are always a student, when you hear about other situations, when all these story times come out on TikTok, and take stuff from other people's pain too. We don't always have to be the ones to go through something in order to learn, but sometimes it is necessary. Sometimes we don't really have like the empathy or the knowledge around certain situations until we go through it. And even though that sucks, hey, it's human nature. So let's go ahead and pull a card, you guys. I do the Me and Me affirmations. This is a 30 card deck, and I got it from like a small market, and I like to do these every single day. So I am shuffling. Let me make sure y'all can see. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Oh, I already did this one. Okay. This says, forgive yourself. Y'all, this is so crazy. 555. Oh my gosh, forgive yourself. And 555 is an angel number for change. So how appropriate is this? You guys, maybe I'm a whole like tarot reader. If I had a tarot channel, would you guys watch it? Or if I start posting tarot on here, would you guys watch? Anyways, let's get to the card. Forgive yourself. I need to affirmation. I need to forgive myself before I begin to heal. Yes, I need to forgive myself before I begin to heal. Yes, and I feel like it's all about acceptance. You know, accepting whatever it is, accepting our faults, accepting that life is not going to feel perfect and not every day is going to feel like sunshine. Sometimes things are going to be painful. People are going to do things to us that we don't deserve. Sometimes we're the villain in other people's story. So it's just like, forgive yourself, accept where you've been, and that allows you to start to heal and start to go forward in the way that you want to in the future. So it's a lesson, and you can never lose if you learn. Reminder, my mistakes do not define me. That's very, yes. Oh my gosh. And just to tie this to dance, because I know I have dancers in my community, like literally just because you miss one or two moves or one or two steps doesn't define your whole performance. And I feel like that's in life too. Like, yeah, you're gonna have missteps. We all are. None of us are perfect. None of us make the right choice 100% of the time. But just because you make a mistake, that doesn't define you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that happened to you. Like, it's a circumstance, but that circumstance doesn't make you as a whole a bad person, or you as a whole this or that. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself grace. And then practice. It says, accept some decisions were out of your control, and you need to move on from feeling guilty. Forgive yourself. Wow. Accept some decisions were out of your control, and you need to move on from feeling guilty. Forgive yourself. Yes, I feel like guilt is seriously like the worst disease that you can have attached to you. It eats you up. Like, it makes you feel like you're not worthy of love. It makes you feel like you're not worthy of good things. And I wish for everybody who is holding on to any sort of guilt around something that they know that they have deeply like thought about their actions and changed, like, and learned from that situation. Like, I hope that you can free yourself from whatever it is that you're holding on to, because literally you can't live your whole life thinking that you're a bad person. Somebody needed to hear that. I know that. You can't live your whole life thinking that you're a bad person or feeling like you're unlovable because of a mistake that you made. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And if they tell you that they're literally just lying. We all have done dumb things. We've all made mistakes, and holding on to them doesn't help us to move forward in life, and it doesn't help us to move to the place that we ultimately want to be. So it's just very, very important. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. And I think I'm going to start spending a little bit more time on the cards too, especially when they align, because I really like being able to connect the two when it happens like that. But make sure you guys are following me everywhere at Oh Your Name is Tati. That's on Instagram, that's on TikTok, that's on YouTube, that's literally everywhere. And also follow me at It's the Tati Show, okay? It's the Tati Show. It's the Tati Show. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. And if you are enjoying these messages and talking with me every single day down in the comments, please let me know. What's your favorite part about these videos? What did you take away from it? Like, this is an exchange between me and you. Literally. It's Cassie. It's me and you. Now, I've been waiting. Think I want to make a move. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Tati out. Bye. 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 Magic juju, magic juju, magic juju.